What's up, people? World famous Peter TV, and we're here to talk about DoorDash, GrubHub, and of course Uber Eats and anything in the gig economy. And it's been a while since I've done this, so I'd like to share a couple of things that will prevent you from losing your job, which is the greatest concept that I had to learn myself. And it protects you as the driver, because some of you do this full time, some of you do this part time. It is raining. I am in the Boston market right now. I'm doing DoorDash. I'm on leave from GrubHub at the moment. I had a few health problems, but hopefully we're going to be back to normal within the next couple of weeks. And I just want to let you know things are better. I am better, and things have been great now that I'm back on the road again. And I want to let you know that I've come across several different problems as with customers I want to share with you. So if you have these same problems, you can actually go out the door like I am, earn a living successfully, make at least $100,000 a year if you hustle, and at the same time protect yourself so you don't lose the job that you love. And a lot of times people make these mistakes. Now, I've come across this multiple times, not just with Uber Eats or GrubHub, but DoorDash. And DoorDash is what we're really talking about today, because DoorDash and I have a great reputation. And although there are some things out there you need to know, number one, if you're a new driver or you're a veteran driver, you should do this every single time. Listen, I know some people may or may not like all the videos I put out there, but by me putting out this video, it's going to help somebody. And by me doing that, as long as it helps one person, that's all that matters. So here we go, and here's what we're going to talk about. DoorDash specifically. Now, I've had multiple deliveries come in from DoorDash, and I get these people, they want hands-free delivery. They want people to deliver their food to their front door and take a picture and everything else, because some of them are just lazy and they don't understand hands-free, and they don't understand what the front door is. So we're going to get it to the point where you understand what I go through, and I'm just going to let you know that there has been some issues and people just don't get the lingo, so we're going to share it with you. I had a customer today. Here's a perfect example. It only went maybe a mile. The job was $6.50, and in the instructions it says, please leave at my front door. Okay, now if you're going to an apartment building, due to the coronavirus, the Delta variant, and all the things that have been going on for the last year, all those that took a risk like me as well as other people, this is what you should know. When you have a hands-free delivery, and that hands-free delivery says, bring to my front door, it does not mean the front door of your apartment, okay? That's one rule that you will learn. It is not the front door of your apartment, which means we do not have to buzz, we do not have to do nothing but call you on the phone, ring your bell, send you a text message, and everything else. Now, we can all do that, and of course, we've all done it. Hi, I'm here. Hi, your food is at the front door, blah, 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 blah. You need to screenshot of the customer's order, where they are, where they were picked up from, their name. You then have to go to their front door of their building, not their apartment. They will all say, bring to my apartment. No, the front door of any building is considered the front door of your apartment. I'm going to say that again. The front door of your building, if you live at a place, and let's say the place you live at is an apartment building, when you say in your instructions, bring to the front door of my apartment, okay, the front door directly of your apartment, okay, and I'm going to make it easy. Here's an apartment building. You see that right there? Even knowing this apartment building's got many units, that right there is the front door of their building. Which means if you bring it to the front door of the building, you are legally not obligated to go to your apartment, even if it says in those directions. The reason why, because of the coronavirus, your maintenance people, as well as your cleaners, are not wiping buttons. They're not wiping elevator buttons. They're not wiping door handles. Okay? Now, they want everybody to wear gloves and wear masks. Well, we all got masks. we all got gloves. The problem is we shouldn't have to be susceptible to go into your building and take a risk with our gloves and our masks, because there are people who could have the coronavirus, and people who could have the coronavirus literally can give it to you just by you touching a door handle if you do not sanitize immediately after every job. And that includes your keys, your knobs in your car, your steering wheel, or anything else that you may touch with those gloves. Now, people think it is safe just because of the mask and the gloves. When it comes to DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all these other gig companies that provide customer service for food, when you say, I just want my delivery hands-free taken to my door, that's fine. It's going to the front door of your building. Now, there are different policies and things you should follow. But like I said, you need to take a screenshot of the order after you pick it up. You need to take a screenshot of the front door of where you leave the order, okay? Because by leaving it at the front door in the lobby, that is considered delivered. Whether they want to walk downstairs or not, it's on them. But that is considered delivered as part of the policy of GrubHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all these gig companies that actually serve food to the public. Okay? And I found this out directly from a representative of one of the companies who told me, as long as you bring it to the front door, you're not obligated to go to their apartment. They're obligated to come down after you send them a text message. Everybody has had the coronavirus, and everybody was warned throughout the United States about the coronavirus. You have to protect yourself. And you know what else you need to do? After you screenshot your job, after you screenshot the food of where you leave it, after you send the customer a text message, you then need to take a video of where you left the food. And I will tell you the reason why. I had 2 different occasions on DoorDash where I delivered McDonald's to a resident. And on top of McDonald's, I have a job coming in, to a resident, I also delivered $150 worth of food to a resident in Boston. And both times it said, leave at my door. I will be down to get it, whatever the instructions were. Now, leave at my door means leave it in the lobby, bring it to the lobby. On both occasions, I took pictures, screenshots, and videos. I'm letting this nice person go because I didn't want to be rude, and I'm on a crosswalk making this video, which never make videos while you're driving. But I'm an exception to the rule because you know what? I have extra special permission to do this, and people who follow me on my channel, especially the police, know and watch my videos, so they know right off the bat I'm okay. And they allow it, and they close their eyes to it, so shout out to them. But you have to protect yourself. You have to make videos on every order you do, whether it's a 5-minute waste of time or not. Because if you don't, you can screenshot whatever to DoorDash, you can screenshot whatever to, their department. They got the picture of you taking it, where you left it, and everything else. But if you got a video and you send it to DoorDash, you will not be held responsible, as well as Uber Eats, as well as GrubHub. You will not be held responsible even if the customer says, my food's not there, it was stolen, somebody took my food, whatever it is, because that protects you as the client that's serving the public. So if you are the person serving the public and you're bringing food to the customer, because you represent whatever company you do, you need to protect yourself. Now what I do is I make an extra little thing that I actually do. I screenshot the store I'm picking up from, what's on the screen, like something like this, what's on the screen, take a video of where I'm dropping off the food, and also make sure I get a screenshot. And like today, I had a customer, you didn't bring it to my front door. No, it's at the front door of the building. You have to come down and get it due to the coronavirus. I explained in detail. I had to make a video of this customer picking up his food. And you know what the customer did? Tried to report the food not picked up. And I says to people from the company, I have video of the customer picking the food up, as well as their address, where I left it, and a screenshot of them. Would you like all of it? They said, sure, Peter, we'll take it all. I sent it all to them. The customer then kept sending text messages, which is the other problem, harassment. Every order you send to your customers, whether it's a text message or a phone call, is recorded by DoorDash, by Uber Eats, by GrubHub. They are all recorded in a database. Every conversation we have, whether it's customer service or the customer directly, is recorded. Okay? Every text message you send to the customer or customer service is recorded. There's a record of it. You can't back out of it once you send a record. So if you have customers that harass you, and I've had it happen, over their food delivery, you just say nicely, hi ma'am, I delivered your food because it was hands-free delivery. I'm letting you know that not only has your food been delivered, we have a video of it. And on top of that, this is the 4th time you've contacted me. This is now harassment. Please stop calling me on the phone, sending me messages, trying to make up stories that you didn't get the food, because I have video copy as well as pictures to back up myself, whether you came and got your food or not, and they will believe me over it, over you, because I have proof of delivery. Guess what? Usually it stops right then and there. If it doesn't stop, you do what I had to do today, and you call DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever company you're working for and report the customer, hi, there's text messages and video of me and the customer. I was very nice to them on the phone. Here's my message. Here's what's going on. This is the problem. I need to report this to protect myself so they can't make up a story. And by you doing that, you now save your job and protect yourself, especially if you do this full time like I do. And believe me, I make good money doing this every day, at least $200 to $300 every day, doing DoorDash and Uber Eats and GrubHub and everything else. And you just have to put the hours and the time into it in order to be successful. Okay? I like doing several different other jobs that I do as well, because I'm learning about a few other places out there like Corner Shop and Shoppers something, which is like just a simple picking up the grocery type thing. But even with that, you have to protect yourself, because I had worked for a company that, of course, you went and you shopped for the food. And when you shopped for the food, they say, oh, it was delivered to my house. And you call them and you send them a picture and you send them a text message. And if it's $300 or $400 worth of groceries, and then they say, oh, you never delivered it, I never received my order, they will blame the driver for delivering it to the wrong place to get free food or a free order, and they will fire you or suspend you right off the app. And I had it happen on an app that I worked for that, it was around the beginning of the coronavirus. Please deliver my food. I want to be paranoid over catching the germs. And this is what happened. And all these companies out there try to, say they're going to do something. All these companies say it's okay, like we believe you deliver it, but unless you got proof, it will backfire on you. So you have to get proof. And I know I've stressed it, and it might be a boring video to you, but I couldn't tell you how many times it saved me by getting pictures, a screenshot, and making that video, because every time you get one of those warning notices, especially from DoorDash, you have to prove yourself to get that removed. Because why would you want to get blamed for being late on a job when you really weren't late and the customer thinks that you're late, and all of a sudden you get the notice, they were 15 minutes late to my job, what is going on? And they blame you for something that's not your fault. You have to protect yourself. Now, when it comes to being late, and this is another good thing that you all have to know, let me tell you something. If DoorDash, Uber, or GrubHub sends out jobs late, and let's say it's a 2 o'clock pickup, but it's supposed to be delivered at 2:15, and you get the job at 2:15, you're 6 miles away, you get there to pick it up at 2:45, and you got to deliver it to the customer. As soon as you get to the customer's house and call them on the phone and bring them their food, the first thing you got to do is call DoorDash, Uber Eats, or GrubHub and say, hi, can you clear it off my phone? Because if you don't, they're going to blame me for being late, and you sent the job out late. And when you say it live in a recorded conversation to them, you will not be held responsible. You will not get a warning notice. You will not have to worry about it. I know. I got to do it at least 9 times a week. I've gotten warning notices. And every time I've called up, you guys sent it out late. Do you see that? Yep. Well, 9 drivers refused it before you. So you're going to blame the 10th guy? Nah. That's why I do what I do and protect myself. And I make videos like this. And if you call up and say, please clear it off my screen, I can't clear the job off, they will manually clear it. They will also mark it that it was sent out late if you tell them. And they will make sure you're not held responsible as the driver, where they try to blame everything on the driver. So this also protects you, especially if you're out here working like I am. And like, here's an example. This has to be picked up, the job I got, at 3:17, but it's 3:21. What you need to do is you go into this part where it says, why are you late, or what's causing the problem? And you got things here that say drive-through busy, order still being prepared. Always hit order still being prepared, because you're allowed a window of 10 minutes, even if you pull up 4 minutes late. But make sure you mark it as the order is always being prepared, so nothing comes against you. When you go to deliver it, you mark, okay, I'm going to pick this up, and you take it to wherever it's going. If you're late more than 10 minutes, it will go against you. Call DoorDash and say there was a problem. I can't clear it off my screen. And guess what? You will not get the late charge. They will not send you a warning notice, and it will be documented that there was a problem and it was picked up late and delivered late, but you can't clear it off your screen. And I can't, and I tell them, I can't clear it off my screen. I've been trying for 15 minutes. I've already been here. Can you just call the customer and confirm that it's delivered and just mark it on my screen as delivered? If you have them do that and they manually mark it delivered, you will not be held accountable for being late. Tricks of the trade. Just trying to help people out. So make sure whatever you're doing, whether it's part-time or full-time, if it helps you without losing your job, and you really need the job that you're doing, and you want to successfully be in the gig economy, make sure you just follow what I just told you. And remember, always protect yourself. Pictures, video, screenshots. That can make you or break you and save your job, because I know it saved me multiple times. And if you get one of those things that are on there, offer to send it in directly. And if you send it in, they will remove it if you get one. They will. I've had that happen 9 times. They've removed it. Within 72 hours, it will be gone. And you won't have to do 100 jobs to have your perfect record if you're trying to do that. Just trying to give you a little tip. Thank you for watching World Famous Peter TV. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notification. We got a whole bunch of new videos coming. We got casino videos coming. We have more videos like this coming, and more tips and tricks on how to make sure you can save yourself in the gig economy. We will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Stay safe and stay blessed.